right, guys, I want to talk about this in one quick second. So, and I hope this is you guys are able to see this for a little bit. So, Bob Iger shifts from Villain Empire to Disney yard sale. So, we all heard the rumors. We all heard Disney has lost money since the whole pandemic thing. It's lost a lot of money. The rides, the movies, Marvel wasn't doing too well, too. Marvel was bringing in money, but they weren't bringing in enough money to kind of outbalance the rides being closed for so long. And this wasn't in the United States. It was all over the world. So that was a factor. And then this past year, Ant-Man didn't do well. So Ant-Man was a loss. That's part of Disney. Elemental was a loss. That's part of Disney and Pixar. Okay. Little Mermaid didn't make any money. Part of Disney. And Indiana Jones, part of Disney. These all have been flops. Flop, flop, flop. Warner Brothers has lost money. But compared to Disney, Disney has lost more money because those are 4 films that came out this year that lost money. You'll probably say, well, Ant-Man made some money. Not enough to accumulate the loss for Little Mermaid, Elementals, and damn Indiana Jones. All right, cool. So, like I said, this article gets into it and it goes in depth, and they're talking about Netflix has been having a good week. Netflix has been doing well because of the whole password cracking down shit, no sharing. And Netflix is always going to do well. I think Netflix is that commodity that will always be around. It will never go anywhere because, say what you want about Netflix, they have variety. They have Korean shows. They have anime now. They have this and that. They have so much variety now that people won't give up Netflix. Why would you want to get that up? And then now, Netflix is coming back to the old. And what I mean by the old, and I'll talk about this in another video, is Netflix is going back to their old model. If you notice, we're getting a lot of old movies back on there. And what I mean by old movies, like remember when Netflix first started, you had nothing but movies like maybe Blade and maybe some Justice League animated shows, some Warner Brothers properties here and there, some Disney properties. Because now these studios have to use Netflix again to sell out these movies for rights because they thought, let's go toe-to-toe with Netflix and take them down. It worked a little bit, but Netflix kind of showed you why they're the king of the game. Netflix has always used this model because it worked. Problem also with Netflix, too, is Netflix gets their revenue through the streaming, through just subscribers. That's why they were so big. Yes, Marvel kind of helped them, too, to get some numbers because the Marvel shows. But that was a good partnership because, in a way, Bob Iger didn't think about this because Bob Iger was greedy and stupid. They were trying to be Netflix, try to have the Netflix money and the movie money, and they were trying to get all this avenue of money, but in reality, they failed. And also, buying out Fox was probably the worst decision ever. If you just wanted the Marvel characters, just buy out the Marvel characters. There was no need to get Home Alone. There was no fucking need to get the Predator. There was no fucking need to get Alien. That shit could have went to Paramount, Universal, or fucking Warner Brothers. A lot of that assets they got is not even necessary. You're not going to do nothing with it anyway. Why buy all those assets? But they did. They bought all those assets. And I think it was the worst decision they ever made. They should have picked and choose which assets. Family Guy, all those shows. That's what, $300, $400 million, maybe? You can pay for that. You don't even need to take a loan for that. But here we are. So, back to it. While we get to the major Disney news in a minute, let's look ahead to the big week Netflix had. The entire entertainment business. The worldwide leader in streaming TV will report the second quarter financial results on July 19th. Expectations are high. Shares of Netflix are up more than 90%. That's a good thing. So investors and analyzers about the company advertising business is cracking down the password sharing and the new data from the wherever that website is, which, like I said, it has helped. June was Netflix's best quarter. About 3 million people signed up for Netflix in the U.S. last month. That's good. That's a good fucking number. How long did it take Disney to get that number? A little bit long. So, yeah. And they're talking about that. Now, let's shift to Bob Iger. Bob Iger shifts from the building and empire to the Disney yard sale. Iger put roughly a third of the company up for sale this week, declaring Disney TV assets that includes TV networks, ABC, FX, Freeform. He also said Disney is looking for a strategy partner for ESPN, though he's not willing to sell off the whole thing. So here's the thing about that. TV is a dying breed. It's a dying breed, and that's due to Netflix, that's due to Bob Iger, that's due to all these movie execs trying to go to streaming. That's all their fault. Mostly Netflix did kill that model, but the nail in the coffin was Bob Iger and the rest of these CEOs and companies moving everything off. That's their fucking problem. Now they see we fucked up. The reason that Netflix was so successful, and they keep forgetting about this, was Netflix was its little own thing, and it made money because people were getting tired of the advertisement and commercials. It's fine. But when you're trying to do it, when you got Joe Smo doing it, when you got Universal doing it, then it's becoming a problem. You're forgetting what's happening. Bob Iger thought, let's make a Disney Plus. Let's add everything we can. Let's buy Fox, and we can overtake Netflix. Yeah, but you forget Netflix can run off of this for years. They're in debt, but guess what? They can easily get out of their little debt. Your ass got yourself in debt by buying out Fox. Your ass got yourself in debt by buying out loans and stuff that you got before. This is your goddamn fault. Nobody else's. And now you're trying to sell ABC. Nobody's going to try to buy ABC. If the only thing is, you remember when CW got bought up by this Netstar company or whatever, that's what I see is going to happen to ABC. Or I see Freeform or FX. Honestly, FX is like, and then plus they move all their shows from FX to fucking Hulu. So they're trying to get rid of some of these assets and trying to get money for it, but I don't see it's going to happen. And then again, you getting rid of them. Hello, a la the NBA. Don't you know the NBA plays on these networks? Well, ABC, I would keep ABC and get rid of the other two. But, I mean, because they were always fine with ABC. ABC has always been that network to keep. I will always keep ABC. Freeform and FX, you don't need those. Hell, if I was you, I'd shut them down. But again, he's trying to sell to bring back money. Same with fucking Warner Brothers. But like I said, it is his fault. He needs to sell Star Wars. He needs to sell Marvel. He needs to sell some of these properties like he did before. Say what you want about the Netflix Marvel shows. If you love them or you hate them, they got money off of them. Even though the show was doing well for Netflix, they were still paying them out the ass for those shows. You lost revenue by taking those shows back. You got put in the money now to make these shows. And already people are saying, leave it on Netflix. Just pay them out. Or no, they'll pay you out. And that's what exactly what's happening. And Netflix has never took it off with their superhero thing. They were supposed to do something with Mark Millar World, and they could have kept it on there. And look, they're saving money to doing that. And I don't think Netflix will even bother taking them back. I mean, they'll take back their old shows that they created, but I don't think they'll take back. I don't see them rapidly moving to do another season or such. But anyway, this is on an article on Bloomberg, and they go in depth with these things. And again, like I said, ESPN, they don't want to lose sports because sports is money. Sports has always been money, and it's going to continue to stay like that. It's going to be money. I don't think they're going to lose that. Okay? So before the pandemic, Disney Media Network generated 35% of 24.8 billion of the company revenue and more than 50% of 70.5 billion of the operating income. Yet the accelerating decline of cable TV, which that's again, once everybody went to streaming, the decline of TV has went drastically. Let's say 2 years ago, everybody was getting 1 million viewers. Those motherfuckers are cracking 500 and less than that. Yep. Yep. 500,000 and less than that. TV shows getting over 2 to 3 million is very rare. There ain't too many out there no more. It's a different, like I said, different climate, different age. So his two massive market streaming service, but has stream business expected to register a loss of $800 million. That's a lot of fucking money. We're close to $1 billion. billion. Management chased streaming service at unsuitable low price that goes to launch of Disney Plus in 2019. It's now seeking to raise the price without alienating the customer. Disney's lost 4 million subscribers last quarter. Iger put up for sale signs saying during the interview in the Sun home and everything like that. So, also you got to remember too, Hulu. Iger's trying to have Universal buy out Hulu. Remember about 2 years ago, that motherfucker was like, yeah, we'll buy it, we'll use it, Universal don't use it. Now they want Universal to buy it. Universal don't want it. They have to pay Universal. So Universal, Peacock, Comcast, they fucking knew. They knew back then. Yeah, okay, you want to get that shit? Best believe you better be ready. If we buy it out, we'll see in the 2 years if it's a revenue, then we'll think about buying it. The pandemic happened. They saw it. Bob Iger, he wanted to play Monopoly. But Monopoly fucked his ass over in the ass. And here we are. We are in a different era where Disney is no longer the most talked about network no more. And I'm going to talk about another video too about this this in a minute. About the entertainment industry. So be ready. But yeah, I mean, this article is on Bloomberg. I'll put the link in the description box below. You can go check it out. I'm not gonna read through the whole thing, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. You know, Disney's having a yard sale. They're trying to sell some of their assets. Hey, I mean, you reap what you sow. You're trying to do something knowing damn well you don't know the fundamentals to do. Like I said, Bob Iger bought all this stuff for what? And then now it's hard for Bob Iger to find another successor because say what you want about Bob Chapek. Bob Chapek was getting because he's very cheap. He was cheap to get. They got him because he was cheap. So they said, okay, well, when Bob Iger leaves, we'll get him because he's very cheap with certain things. That's only good. See, here's the thing, though. Cheap can be good for projects like maybe a sitcom or something like that. But when you got these Marvel properties that have not been cheap, but their quality has always been good, that was always a problem. Plus, you still have Bob Iger in aluminum wear. And that's the problem, too. Nobody wants to deal with Bob Iger, and they're trying to do a transition because Bob Iger telling them to do this and do that. Yet Bob Iger is the main reason why that some of the companies are in the peril they're in. So it is something. It is something beautiful to see how Disney, the mighty Disney, was up here, and now it's falling. It is falling. But yeah, guys, I got another video talking about the entertainment industry, more with this Hollywood strike, how this could be beneficial for YouTube and everything else. But check that video out. That should be coming out in the next few hours. But as always, like, subscribe, peace, have a Johnson day. And yeah, check out Bloomberg. Like I said, I'll put the article in the article in the comment section below. You guys go check it out. And remember, have a Johnson day.